first, let me start with a quote, because, we're going to keep the vibe light, right? We're going to keep it started off real light. And care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. That's by Lao Tzu. And the reason I'm starting with that quote is, if you don't already know, I have started this past week kind of like a YouTube channel, and I have created some t-shirts. This is my thickest t-shirt. I'm waiting for more of my samples to come, but I'm really having a great fucking time. This is a really awesome time to be alive. So as I'm living my life, just doing stuff I love to do, what I want to do, I have gotten some like really interesting feedback, particularly from people I don't know. So it's been really interesting because I really had to kind of reevaluate myself and say, am I really going to start on what is this, December 3rd, 2019, starting to care about what other people think after I have worked so hard to stop that bullshit? I'm going to tell you guys a few reasons why I don't actually care what other people think. And it's not just simply because, I feel like I'm right all the time and I'm perfect or any of that. It has nothing to do with it. Part of it is I don't trust other people's thoughts, because most of the time I don't even trust my own thoughts. Thoughts are fleeting. They don't even last. So when someone else is coming up to an opinion about what the hell I'm doing, one, like, why are you paying so much damn attention? I mean, I do want you to pay attention, I guess, because I am making videos. Watch the videos. But also, like, it's not necessarily that I'm asking for a lot of feedback unless it's about the subject of the video. Like, not why am I making the video? I actually had someone ask me, why are you making these videos? I'm like, so people can watch them. Like, what? I don't even know how to answer that. I do know how to answer that. I gave her a video to watch. Y'all, I am out here. I am trill. I'm not playing around with people. I'm not going to play that game. So just a few reasons why I would advise you not to care about what people think. One, thoughts are fleeting. Who gives a care? One, it's not their life. Like, how would their thoughts about your life even matter? Another thing is, when people are just thinking and they're going to spout that at you, especially if it's about something you're doing, they don't know what the hell is best for you in your life. Well, like, really? Okay. A lot of times people are trying to give you advice, and they're giving you advice from their fear, right? So I had someone approach me. I don't care. I hope she watched this video damn too, because she's like, well, I tried to do videos and nobody watched them and all this stuff. And I was just like, what does your life have to do, like your experience have to do with my experience? Like, these are not the same thing. We are not the same, sweetheart. And I can't really account for your situation. And what you were trying to do is not what I'm trying to do. I'm just making videos because I want to, not because are you trying to build an audience? What my business? If I'm ma'am, if I'm not, it's not your business. And the whole idea is that a lot of times people are giving you their fear thoughts. So, you gotta be really careful when random ass unsolicited thoughts start coming your way. You're like, whoa, what are you afraid of? If you are dealing with someone else's thoughts, then a lot of times you're not dealing with your own dreams. So it'll keep you away from your own dreams. If you are really concerned about what people think about you, how you look, how you speak, all that shit. I'm a black woman in America. If I had to care about what people thought, I would never do anything. Jesus Christ, y'all, like, give me a break. I would never do anything. I would never do anything. Another thing, and this is the only source of my regrets in my entire life, is when I took into account somebody else's thoughts, what they thought I should do. I did that, and here I was stuck with the result of what they told me to do. That's the dumb feeling. That's like dumb. You feel real stupid when you follow somebody else's usually fear thought and shut your life down, trying to squeeze into a box they want you to be in, and then you're stuck with the results. That's kind of, one of the things. I've already talked about how thoughts are fleeting. They just come and they go. So when someone gives you these thoughts today, they literally may not think those thoughts in 30 minutes. And meanwhile, if you are internalizing them, you'll be thinking about them. Let me see. Sometimes people confuse advice with derision and know the difference. And you're right. Advice and derision aren't the same. However, advice needs to come in context. Everybody is not asking for your advice. You need to be invited to give advice. That's why I don't give advice. I don't just give people advice. I have these videos. If you want to watch the video, you watch the video. But I'm not going to be walking up to you like, hey, let me tell you something about your life. Oh my fucking God, no, I would not dare. Oh, Jesus, no. And I like that. When you're talking about derision, a lot of times people will come and ask you questions. And I made a video about it. Questions can be weaponized. Don't fuck with me with these, I'm just curious. Oh, sure, you're just curious. Oh, you're just curious? That's what they got Google for. They got a whole fucking internet. It's full of porn, but it's also full of information. You can go and get your whole entire life out there on the internet if you're curious. You're not curious sometimes. Sometimes you just want to shit on somebody's life. And it's not even, you're not shitting on my dreams. You think my dream is out on the internet? My dream ain't on the internet, y'all. Wait. A lot of times people will be giving you thoughts and stuff, and they don't have enough proximity to care enough to give you advice that is actually applicable. So really, they're on a need to know basis, and they're way out on Pluto status, right? If you're not one of the inner planets, if you're not you're not on some Venus, Mercury, you got to be close to the solar system. You out on Pluto trying to tell me what the sun do. I'm gonna need you to stop that. So that's one of those things. Another thing is when you're dealing with people's thoughts, people are hard to please. You can't please everyone. You're not going to please everyone. And that's one of the things that I have grown into is I am not here for everybody. If I'm here for you, you'll know, because my message will resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, cut it off, fucking turn it off. We don't have to do this. There are, 7.5 billion people on the planet? You don't have to listen to me, and I really don't have to listen to you. So when we talk about thoughts, you have to understand that a lot of times when people are dealing with their thoughts, it's only their conscious thoughts. I've done a lot of interesting research recently, and I say research, like it's not like I'm a scientist. I am not in a lab. I'm not writing any academic papers, but I've looked into neuroscience and about how the brain works and how our conscious thoughts work. And most of the time, people are really dealing with such a thin layer when they're dealing with their conscious mind. It's most of the time worthless. Hell, I'm discounting my own thoughts here. So no way in the world your random out of left field thoughts are ever gonna, it's just not happening. It's kind of harsh, y'all. But then I'm gonna come back and let's bring it down. What do I actually care about? I actually do care about how people feel. Now, when I say that, even when they're expressing their fear thoughts, I actually care that they are experiencing that fear, because that's an opportunity potentially for them. And if they are attracted to me, for me to help them to understand what's below that fear. Because a lot of times if you see me doing something, you see someone on a tightrope and they're doing their tightrope walk, and you're like, oh my God, you're afraid, like you're on the tightrope, and you imagine yourself not being an experienced tightrope walker up there, falling off, dying, and they're experienced and they're doing what they do. Now, I'm not even saying that I'm particularly experienced, but I don't feel any fear right now. So while I'm not in a fear state, I'm just going to do what I want to do. And if it bothers you to look, avert your eyes, or maybe challenge yourself. If you're feeling triggered by looking at someone else, those are your feelings, and those feelings are important. I care about your feelings, and I care that you will maybe have the opportunity to face those feelings. I always talk about, I study this thing called human design. It's kind of woo-woo. It's related to astrology. And honestly, it's been a tool for me to be self-reflective. And in my self-reflection, what I have found is I just do shit. I do what I want to do. Sometimes I do stuff and it scares the shit out of other people. Y'all, I have not died yet. I have not been to prison yet, thank God, because not all those things were legal. Whatevs. Those things are legal now, so yay. All I'm saying is I am in confrontation with myself. So this is all about me. When you are looking at me and you're having feelings, those feelings are not about me. They're about you. And it's okay. But I care about that. I absolutely care about that. Anyway, I don't want to keep you guys too long. I did put a link to the YouTube channel up there because, I mean, literally right now, it's so hilarious. I have like, when I say a handful of videos, that would be 5. Maybe I have 5 videos. And I'm already having people come at me all weird, and I'm handing them the video like, no, just watch this shit. Don't ask me no more questions. Watch this video because you need to get your life together. The one video I really advise for everyone to watch, just to hold on to some of your energy. I got a video about questions, how to handle questions. I made it for this human design type called Manifestors, but it doesn't matter. It's for everybody. I had to give it to a projector lady today. That's another type in human design. Because she was kind of coming at me like, why? And I need to know. Girl, you don't need to know nothing. You need to know how to ask questions is what you need to know. You need to know that you are not on a need to know basis with me. So you don't need to know shit. Anyway, I love you guys so much. And please check out the channel. It's only, like I said, it's only a handful of videos. But I'm going to be on probably like a 2 a week schedule. Y'all don't even understand. These videos been in the making for I won't say years, but at least a year. My daughter and I, we've been sketching out ideas for videos for a long time, and now they're coming. And if you're interested, watch them. If it's not for you, let it fly. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna put anything out here that's not worthwhile. Because if you want to know my why is I do care about how people feel. And I know that what I'm putting out right now is going to help people feel better. So peace and love. Thanks so much for watching. Love you guys. Peace.